California, MLB The Show has baseball from the Oakland Coliseum. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and D-Row will see a highly anticipated Major League debut in this one of the elite prospects in the game.
Yeah, this is a special day for the entire sport when you really think about it. Certainly special for the kid in this organization. But I'll tell you, when a prospect of his caliber graduates to the big league level, the baseball world stops and takes notice. I know it's just one game. We're going to put a lot of focus on his performance here today, and it probably really doesn't mean that much, but it would be awesome to see him come out and put on a show for us.
Chris Bassett will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And Dan D-Row, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. One and two to DJ LeMahieu.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Popped up. Chapman over to his right. 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. No balls and 1 strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's big Aaron Judge, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, and he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 of that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
This pitch is popped up. Poisson has got it, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jameson Taillon gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Matt, we're getting a chance to see a very talented right-hander here in Jameson Taillon. His stuff has always played well. It's just a matter of staying lucky and staying healthy. This guy has what it takes to be a solid Major League pitcher.
For the A's,
striding in is Ramon Laureano. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Down the first baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Robert Poisson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments. Had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life? Grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. We are still scoreless. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
That is good.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run save. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
First pitch on the way. Gleyber Torres is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Lou Trevino comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
62, Lou Trevino.
And it's fouled away. Gallo leads off second with one gone in the inning. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. One and 0. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pinder's got it for route number 3. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up Matt Olson.
The Athletic. The first baseman, Matt Olson.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, if you were in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's the first pitch. Mitch Moreland is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Left side, but well fouled. Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Chad Pinder comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner.
Batting
Great
7.
movement on that
The
slider,
right fielder.
and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Piscotti.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotti as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he misses there. 1 and 2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice approach by the batter right there. When you know your boy is moving,
John.
you start seeing stuff happening out of your peripheral vision. Wait for him to lock in, stay within his at-bat, not swing at something outside the zone, and now put it first and third.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 11 home runs and 42 runs batted in. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Too low. 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0 on the way. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now. 3-1.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
A full count for Odor. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bullet back up the middle. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Up next, Tyler Wade. Lifetime versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch on the way. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. 2-0 home.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
That's on the outer edge, 3-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Now the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 3-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Laureano will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
The Athletics due to hit here in the third. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. They entered this game near the bottom of the league in both runs scored and batting average, which has led to a lot of criticism of just about everyone involved. One player told me, we don't deserve a lot of praise for the way we're swinging the bat this year, and that's been a real wake-up call. Most importantly, we expect way better of ourselves, so it's on us as the hitters to work together and figure this out. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Jed Lowry is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. To 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
The batter, number 22.
Back to the top of the order now. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. First pitch of the AB now. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. LeMahieu backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Robert Poisson.
Digging in next, Robert Poisson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Lifted down the line in left.
But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. He'll try again. 1-2. Grounded to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Jake Diekman will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Number 35, Jake Diekman.
All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Now the first pitch. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed, because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
And Chapman gathers it in. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and that means Matt Chapman will dig into the plate.
For the A's,
and now the first pitch.
Baseman, Matt Chapman.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Oh, 1 count, and the pitch. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
So now to the plate, Mitch Moreland. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
This one's flared off to the right side. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the A's have taken a 1-0 lead.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, Dero. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big. Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, Dero, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And this is lined hard to deep left. Gallo is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, right fielder.
So 1 down with a pair of runners aboard. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotti. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Piscotti has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Poisson over at second. Moreland at first, 1 gone. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Gone! 3-run home run down the line in right. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As the A's have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Now batting, second
Jed
baseman,
Lowry now.
Jed Lowry.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Lifted in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We're through 4 with the A's up 4-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. His past history with Jake Diekman, he's gone 2 for 6. Ready with the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Stanton flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact, and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups.
Yeah, Matty, it's a pretty special skill set to absolutely hammer left-handed pitching. You don't see it too much. I mean, this game's 75% right-handed power coming down your throat. So when you see a guy that hammers left-handed pitching, you know he's putting the time in the cage.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Gleyber Torres waits on deck. The 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, making it an even .350 for his career. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Cole Irvin, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 71, Cole Irvin. The batter.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As you'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drives it out to deep right center field. Heading after it is Piscotti. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, the catcher.
Next to stand in is Gary Sanchez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And now, Rougned Odor hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. fly ball to straightaway left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Middle of the afternoon here at the Coliseum. It's the A's 4 and the Yankees 1. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
No doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. On the ground, softly towards second. Scooped up, and that's the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next up for the A's, Robert Poisson. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there,
Chapman.
He decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. One and 2, here it comes. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Sergio Romo.
Now to the plate, here is Tyler Wade. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Center fielder, number 14, Tyler Wade.
First pitch on its way as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Here's the 1-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Wade leads off second with nobody out. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back safely. Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. First delivery to him as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. Now a pickoff play at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Wade rounds the corner and is headed home. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run.
Baseball 101 at its finest right there. Just a beautiful example of a well-executed relay play to nab the runner at the plate.
In now, Aaron Judge, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Popped him up. Olsen in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And now the first pitch, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got him reaching there. Strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The A's lead this one 4-2. Joely Rodriguez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For the Yankees, number 58, Joely Rodriguez.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
He's set. Here it comes. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Rodriguez throws what many consider to be one of the better power sinkers in the game. He throws it very hard, and you really don't have to squint to see it drop right off the table.
Hey, I've talked to a lot of guys around the league that hit off this guy, and they say it's like trying to hit a bowling ball. It's a heavy ball with heavy sink. If you make contact, it feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. This guy has one of the best sinkers in the game.
The 2-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's the center fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's flowing.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Mitch Moreland stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Two balls and a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1. Runners off for second. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he fouls this one off. Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's 1st and 2nd with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So it's 1st and 2nd now. Nobody out. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of 3rd. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotti the next to hit, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Wade comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2.
Now batting, catcher,
Sean Murphy will stride in again, as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Olsen at second. Moreland at first. 2 out in the inning. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
The 1-2. Two men are on with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A's strand a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. J.B. Wendelken is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57, J.B. Wendelken.
New inning set to get underway, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch on the way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He'll try it again, 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Digging in will be Gleyber Torres. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. This is on the ground over to first, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. As a look, now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is trying to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Number 21.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Here's Rougned Odor now. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No hits to this point. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Second and third here, 1 man out. Line down the left field line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that is off the wall. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. The tag, and he's in there. It's a 4-4 game.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up. Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Gio Urshela will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for New York, number 29, Gio Urshela.
He's set and the pitch as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. In tight with the slider, 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. DJ LeMahieu will be next. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Brett Gardner will come on now and pinch run here.
For the Yankees, number 11, Brett Gardner.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. As a look, now the pitch. Runner goes for second. Hit to short. He's got it. Throw on to first for the second out. But meanwhile, that all-important go-ahead run is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Anthony Rizzo for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Three runs already home here. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The set. And the 1-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. The Yankees lead it 5-4. Brett Gardner will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
Zach Britton will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Zach Britton.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Jed Lowry as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Lowry.
First pitch on its way.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gallo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, number 22.
So now to the plate, Ramon Laureano, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Britton's ready. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next up is Robert Poisson. 0 for 3 on the day so far. He doesn't seem to have the idea on the major league pitching thing yet, but he could turn his day around with a hit here.
Yeah, he just needs one to fall right here. Just something to grab himself a batting average and let him relax. You're playing for everybody else but yourself at this moment, just trying to grind to get a hit.
Behind 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still down a run. It's 5-4.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now. The right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit. Leading off the ninth, the designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
From the stretch, Aaron Judge is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
0-1, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Laureano arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he has been silent. 0 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now the 2-0. Gleyber Torres would be next. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Not close. It's 2-0. Liner towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th. So stepping in is Matt Chapman. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
First pitch of the AB now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Comes set and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. His prior history in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now.
Batting, the designated hitter, Mitch Moreland.
Now at the plate here is Mitch Moreland. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty here with two men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
The 0-2 pitch. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Trevor Rosenthal enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. So now into the box is Gary Sanchez. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now here's the first offering. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Got him reaching there. Strike two.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Rougned Odor, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He doubled his last time through. Fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. And here's a ball hit in the air. Olsen has room in foul territory. Two down.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 13 at-bats in the series so far with 4 hits. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Laureano able to track it down for the third out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They hold on to a 5-4 lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. And that brings up Chad Pinder. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Strike one to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotti, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball one. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Grounded to the right. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Number 15.
At the plate, Sean Murphy. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. A strike to even the count. 1-1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it right here. He's got to forget.
Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th. But that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. New York earned their 109th win, best in the division. Joely Rodriguez claims the win. The pen, his first. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, his 32nd of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.